Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I'm going to use an American expression. The shit will hit the fan. That means things are going to be blown out of proportion, or at least the thing is going to just break. I'm talking about Ukraine. Remember there was some little pressure by the United States telling the Ukrainians, hey, maybe you should think about negotiating or talking to the Russians at least, Maybe your expectations are unrealistic. Change those, for negotiation as a starter. But we don't tell you what to do. Now we get the armed forces of Ukraine says, you know what? Off. Now that's gonna get like this with the sponsors, I think. Or it's just a game. I don't know yet. But let's see what these guys are saying. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda, and it comes from yesterday, November 14th, 2022. Commander-in-Chief says Ukrainian military will not accept any negotiations or compromises. Out. Wow. Now what? Valery Zaluzhny, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, has pointed out that Ukraine will not stop on the path towards liberating its territories under any circumstances and will not make any compromises. So, America. So, Zaluzhny, in a telephone conversation with General Mark Milley, the guy who was like wearing a space suit costume when the COVID was I made a video on him coming with a freaking mask like a welder, those masks. And he still got COVID. I think he's vaccinated in his ass and his dick and all that. Oh my God. And he's the fearless leader of the war machine. He's probably the best. Go. Go. How in the hell that guy served as a military? Jesus Christ. As a guy over there in the trenches ever? Go, you go. Hey, I'm a victim here. You go. Anyway, so let's see. Quote. And now what are you going to do, guys? Valery Zaluzhny takes Mark Milley. Oh, my bad. This is Milley. Not Austin. Jesus Christ. This is Milley. This is the semi-tard. Not the other one. The other one is the black one. This is the white one. So there's a black tard. This is the white tard. Okay. So this is Mark Milley. Oh my. This is the one who said that I'm very much concerned with white male rage. Okay, go to fucking sanatorium over there and go and get yourself checked out and pill popper. Anyway, and I'm quoting, I assure General Mark Milley that we will fight for as long as we have the strength. Our goal is to liberate the entire Ukrainian land. You already liberated your Ukrainian land according to the Russians because those territories were not yours, were given to you. So bye-bye. I'm talking about Crimea, East Ukraine. You want to talk about Romanian land? You want to talk about Hungarian land, Polish land, Transcarpathia, Western territories of Ukraine, Southern territories, Moldova's territory. Moldova should go back. So yeah, you already liberated them. So stop. Our goal is to liberate the entire Ukrainian land. You got it. Already fulfilled. From Russian occupation. There's nothing under their occupation. They got back what was theirs. You can call it that way. We will not stop on this path under any circumstances. Well, you're going to be blown up and then that's going to stop. That's the circumstance. The Ukrainian military will not accept any negotiations, agreements, or compromises. We have only one condition for negotiations. Russia must withdraw from all captured territories. Details. Zaluzhny, I'm okay with him. I'm okay with this guy. I don't like that he's used. I mean, if you take out NATO, you take United States out of all this, and this would be between Ukraine and Russia, I would have how should I put it, much more sympathy. But the problem is, these guys here are those guys is, how should I call them, butchers on the territory. That's why I don't like it. Those Zelenskys, the 4 little pigs, the kosher pigs, little pigs, Zelensky, Yermak, Reznikov, and Zhmyhal, who the hell are those guys? Lead Ukrainian nation, really? And then you have this guy. I understand this guy, but I think he's following orders. It's going to be a break. It's going to be it's going to be a break between the political side spectrum in Ukraine and the military. I foresee that happening. And even in the military, I see factions. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. This guy says, no, we're not going to do anything. So Zaluzhny also briefed Milley on the current situation and priority needs of the Ukrainian Defense Forces. So we are closely monitoring, he said. Zaluzhny stated the situation at the front was stable and under control. We are closely monitoring, I'm quoting, monitoring the enemy's activity on Ukrainian border with the Republic of Belarus and are building a reliable shield to protect Ukraine from the north. The defense forces are continuing offensive action in the Kharkiv front despite the fierce resistance by the occupying forces. The enemy is conducting active attacks along the... So anyway, he gives the update. He gives in Kherson carrying out stabilization measures. Okay, good for you. And the other one on... Then in Kharkiv, they just try to continue offensive actions. Good for you. The problem is, you're not following orders, and Milley is not the right person. Milley is a weak person. I saw him, and that for me that was enough. When I saw him, I heard some statements, quotes from him, not someone else interpreting for me. No, I suggest you obviously go and watch his quotes, whatever, how he thinks. That's what's important, or how he reasons, how he puts things together, and then he tells them. That's important. So please don't trust me on that one, because if you read his statements, those statements will do more damage than my interpretation of his damage or his statements. So I'm just saying, hey, he's an idiot. Go and check him out, and you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna say, oh, this is more idiot than Emil said. So Milley is just weak. So speaking with Ukrainian is like JFK speaking with Khrushchev in Vienna. If you don't remember what happened, just figure it out. And from what Kennedy said, not Khrushchev. Khrushchev did not, I beat him, I destroyed him. No, from what Kennedy said when he got out of the meeting with Khrushchev, he was beaten. That's what he said. I was just, I can't remember the exact, but it's like I was knocked out or something like this. This guy killed me or something. Well, it was not him. It was your own guys. Not funny. Anyway, I didn't like obviously whom I like, but it's just, that's why we don't find out what's going on over there with, oh, it's Oswald. Okay, yeah, bomb, chick, bomb, chick, bomb, chick. Yeah, okay, I totally agree with that one. Yes, that's definitely what happened. Anyway, so the Ukrainians will stop. As I said, at one point they will probably say, we're not going to follow orders. And then what? Pull the plug? We'll find out. But they don't want to negotiate. They don't want to... All right, but actually you're military. You are supposed to listen to whatever the political is saying. So if Zelensky says stop the fighting, you have to stop the fighting. If you don't do that, there's going to be an insurrection and insubordination. And that's punishable by a lot of... I don't know if it's like that in Ukraine, but I know that sometimes, and they can immediately find out that Zaluzhny is Russia's man. And they will just, we're not going to hear from Zaluzhny anymore. Because that's how it is. Remember, they have martial law over there. They pick you up. You say, hey, who picks you up? Well, they're going to get you with paper, with everything. Paperwork. What do you think? Who is guarding Zaluzhny? His men? And okay, like Zelensky's men are guarding Zelensky. Who are those guys? Those guys, we don't hear from Zelensky if an order is given. In that second, those guys around him, those are over there not to protect him from the Russians. Is to protect, how should I put it, to make sure that he's doing what he's supposed to do. What do you think those guys are over there? He's over there to Zelensky do something stupid. We're gonna, don't believe me? All right. Just watch Trump and see when Trump was the president, any U.S. president, how much control he has over the services, the secret services. Someone gives order to those secret services. Who's that person? They give them an assignment and say, the President of the United States is, how do you call it? I can't find the word, not contaminated. Compromised. He needs to be abducted or something. And the guy over there is not going to listen to Biden. He's going to get his order, whatever he gets it. And his order, he has to do it. Why didn't he going to say no? It's not him to, he's an operator. He's the executant. He's executing the order given. He's not the one who decides if Biden is or the president is right what's over there or is wrong. That's not his job. His job is to kill or kill that guy or that guy or that guy. He protects the president from other people, if you know what I mean. And whoever makes a decision somewhere and sends him the message, he's going to follow the order just like this, like KGB. How do you think it works over there? The same as here. It's the same. CIA counterpart. When you are a CIA agent and you receive an order to do something, you do it. You don't think, oh, is it right? But it's my uncle. Oh, I guess I have to. Huh? You think he's going to say, hey, I'm not, because it's my uncle? He's going to execute the order. Bam, bam, and whatever the order is. So yes, there's going to be a problem here with the military and the political. We'll find out. I think it's going to hit the fan. I don't have a fan, but this is just for the... Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.